Would you rather save your money in cash or in precious metals? Let's get into it. All right, how's it going, everybody? Deseret Stacker here. It's been a couple weeks. Posted a short, but that's about it. I've just been in Atlanta with my wife's family doing Thanksgiving over there. Didn't have the room for my, microphone and whatnot. I did end up going to the local coin shop over there and picking some things up. So I'll do a quick snow and tell. Picked up another one of these beautiful Stone Mountain halves. Nothing too crazy. I usually don't get them just because the high premium, but every now and then I say I can get one. So there that is. So now I have two. I'll keep adding to it eventually. But yeah, got this nice, beautiful half. Picked up, gosh, what else did I even pick up? Picked up a, sorry, blinked out. Goodness. Oh, can't even find it right now. It's in there somewhere, but picked up a Year of the Wolf Australia coin. This is the holy grail of what I picked up. This nice, beautiful Perth Mint 5-gram bar. Beautiful. That was my favorite. And then a different little thing kind of inspired me to make this video. I picked up some cash. But if you look closely, it is American cash, but a different America. That kind of inspired me to make this video. So, why would, get those out of the way, why would this inspire me to make a video? Because the Confederate States of America is no longer a thing. The entity is gone. It was there for a few years, and that's about it. Beautiful, right? They use stuff like this every single day, and yet they're gone. Country doesn't exist anymore. Yeah. So if these people stacked up a bunch of bills, ones, fives, tens, I don't know what else did they have here at the LCS. Had a bunch of these, pretty cheap down there in Georgia. But if you were a person living there at the time and you were just piling these up, and then the war ended, kind of screwed yourself over. And then I don't even know if the stuff was transferable back to US dollar. I don't know if there's any programs. I haven't read anything about it or seen anything online in my studies, my history buff. They may have had something, but I doubt it, for being labeled as traitors. So those people got screwed. All that cash just worthless, cool to look at, but nonetheless worthless. And cool for history purposes. I have that because I'm a history buff. It's important not to erase that stuff. But yeah, all that. If they would have been stacking, gold and silver coinage, even if it was minted in Confederate mints and, had Confederate States of America on the coin itself, and the denominations probably the same as just normal United States denominations, at least their value would have been saved within the gold and silver itself. This country is no more. Some would even argue that it was a country. Regardless, if they were stacking paper bills, it's not worth anything after that. After your country's gone, it's basically useless. I've made a video about this in the past, but would you rather be stacking all of this? My foreign currency. Looks cool, right? But this stuff is absolutely worthless. To me, it's just art. And some of it's pretty old. And even these Mexican pesos, even though Mexico's still a country, their money has been reset so many times that it's worthless. Can't go use this. Honduras, Qatar, what is this, Singapore, Zambia, whatnot. So this stuff you can't use anymore. And then this stuff you can. This is actual currency that is still being used. And I even had one of these earlier, but because it's different, you can't even use the old one, but you can use this one. Make any sense. But eventually, my goodness, eventually, all of this stack right here is just going to go into the pile of this. It's going to go in there. It's going to be absolutely useless. Just like this did long ago. Beautiful piece of history. Absolutely useless. Goes with all these bills. Paper money just goes away, loses its value over time. It's meant to do that. Completely useless. Now, physical gold and silver, even though, United States of America, that's what it says on it. That country doesn't exist anymore, hypothetically, right? Long time in the future. Doesn't matter. This coinage was made from gold and silver, even though, this nation didn't exist anymore or whatnot, whatever nation, doesn't matter. I'm just using it gosh, dude, I can't speak English today. Using it as an example. Oh, they don't exist anymore, but because they used their coinage early on as, silver and gold is their coinage early on, the money is useful. You can at least exchange it to your current currency, to your current fiat, whatever country that may be. Gold and silver holds its value throughout all time. I say it all the time, and I mean it. To get these people, their nation doesn't exist anymore, but the coins it was minted on do. They exist, and they're full of silver and gold. Therefore, holds its value. Therefore, you can still use it. And some people, if SHTF happens, you're not going to be guns and ammo, blah, blah, blah. Yes, have your guns and ammo, but you need to have other things as well. You can't just rely on one thing. Are you crazy? Be prepared for any situation, any scenario. What happens if they don't want your bullets? You even think about that? Maybe they want food. Maybe they want something else. Alright? Be prepared for every situation. I'm prepared for a financial situation. I'm prepared for whatever. I've got my guns. I've got my ammo. I've got my food. I've got all kinds of things. Shouldn't just be prepared for one thing. Stack for multiple different occasions, events. Alright? Let these people tell you, you should only be stacking bullets and AR-15s. It doesn't matter. You should be stacking all of it. Why would you limit yourself? I always find that stupid. People limit themselves. Even if you didn't want a pile of gold and silver like I have, right? Guess not much of a pile of gold, but even if you didn't have all this, just get like one. One is better than none. Pick up a few dimes. Like seriously, if all you had was this, that's all you had, it's better than nothing. I'd rather have that than nothing. When people trip out about some of this stuff, I think it's stupid. Why would you limit yourself? Get it all. Get a little gold necklace piece or something. Pendants. Who cares? People like talking crap, limiting themselves for whatever reason. I'm not going to limit myself. I get it all. May not be much. Can't just afford a, gold buffalo or gold eagle 1 ounce at one time, but over time, grabbing these little pieces, it stacks up and adds up, and my wealth is preserved within this, and that, and that, and that. Hell, get this gold if you can't afford it. Better than nothing. Anyway, guys, gonna stop ranting here. Don't limit yourself. Prepare yourself for multiple different scenarios and situations. Stack gold, stack silver. Don't stack cash, because your country probably won't exist that long for that to even be worth it. And even if it did, the inflation is just going to ruin the value of it anyway. So you might as well stack some gold and silver. You can go to the store or the bank or whatever back in the day. Give me a $50. All right, that was 50 cents then. Now it's like what, 10, 11, $12, depending on your LCS. So 50 cents to whatever held its value. So I'll say about the American dollar over time. Anyway, also, if you've watched this long, this is happening. So, yeah, it'll get a little bit hectic in the next few months. Anyway, that being said, you guys are awesome. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you feel about the video, how are your stacks. But yeah, thank you for watching. Deseret Stacker, out.